Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we're going to be reacting to an artist known as Softly Spoken Atrocities with the album The Little Things. Now to give you a bit of background about the artist, I'm going to enter chipmunk mode.
Softly Spoken Atrocities is a studio project started by Mike Quinn in 2020 from a tiny bedroom studio in Taipei, Taiwan. After living there for 9 years, he returned to the States to build a studio and follow his dreams of making music. The newest Softly Spoken Atrocities album, The Little Things, is the first album made solely in Mike's Portland, Oregon studio. Mike is a collaborator on several different projects, including making English learning songs for Taiwanese children, but the new album is the first to be created entirely by him, from writing all the way to mastering. Most of his musical experience has been as a drummer, but Mike has been a multi-instrumentalist and music theory enthusiast for his entire life.
So let's dive into it. If you'd like it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. Link in the description down below. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Loving this. Groovy, man. Harmonies. Oh. This is definitely not softly spoken. This is more in your face. Oh, the progressiveness is great. There's so much going on. I love it. Groovy, okay. Loving the harmonies in this.
There is a way, follow your heart today.
Yeah. It reminds me, it's taking inspiration from maybe like Between the Buried and Me at times. Not all the time though, it's definitely got its own thing. It's got jazz inspiration, Red Hot Chili Peppers feel at times. Yes. I'm having a good time so far. Sometimes I'm even hearing like Gojira kind of influences. There's definitely some great kind of some great progressive music influences here. Okay, we're speeding up. Oh, here we go. I'm loving all the ear candy, like the panning left and right. There's just so much going on, but it's still got a central kind of idea. synth. I think it's synth.
Color gray, torn apart.
This reminds me of Sick.
Fire.
The singing reminds me of Sick.
Often seen broken dreams.
Well, there's so many bands I could compare this to. It could be here forever.
Thought I'd perspire.
Ah!
Forget thoughts of desire.
Everything, it goes in a different direction I expect it to, but in a really good way.
All I have is fear.
So the artist here is a lover of rock, pop, metal, classic rock, prog rock. You can kind of hear it. It definitely alternates between all of these styles, just in this first track.
My mind lives here. How can I get higher?
So thematically, this album is about anxiety, fear and love
With the way
that will conquer those things.
I
Oh, sorry, it's about anxiety, fear and the love that will conquer those things.
are 15.
Reflection of the artist's inner state, the alternation between the joy and hope that comes allowing myself to truly love all of creation, and the fear, anxiety and anger that comes from being unable to accept how messed up and terrible this world can be, as well as the pain, fear and anxiety that romantic love can cause. Nice. One thing I would love, and maybe it's just an Apple Music thing because that's what I'm listening through, is have some lyrics to follow along with. Always helps.
Is you just need a little time. It won't stay this way. All that I'm saying is you just need a little time to let this go.
So this is Everything Will Be Alright, and it feels like I didn't even notice we'd gone to the second song because it just connected.
Everything will be alright.
A shorter track compared to the first one, the opener.
Everything will be alright.
Very nice voice this guy has.
All you gotta do is love. Trust your heart. Let the world fall
There's so many curveballs.
into the loving arms. Into the loving arms of your love. Just surrender. Live right now. All your thoughts and fears only keep you down. So trust the loving arms of your love.
You're loving the Spanish feeling guitar. This is very positive. This is the love that defeats the anxieties and the fears, isn't it? Everything's just connecting. It's like the project was started and it was just like, right, what can I add to this? What can I add to this? And it's like, it's continually flowing. Like, okay, what's the next thing to do here? That's what it feels like. It feels like there's no real, like, songs per se. It's just, this is how it's been organised. So far, anyway, so far. That piano run is a very common run. It reminds me of a band called 1st of October. They have a song called 1st of October, and this is that piano run, but it's a bit slower on Give Me Strength. Very good song. If you haven't checked out 1st of October, Andrew Wong, Rob Scallon, great. Anyway, I'll shut up.
There's a place where things are bright and beautiful, and I'm gonna feel better in the air with the cool breeze blowing through my hair, and I'm gonna feel perfect in the sun with the top down cruising just for fun, and I'm gonna feel magic by the sea on a beach with only you and me, and I'm
This is awesome.
happy on the shore till the sun starts setting. Lord, give me faith till the morning comes, the darkness melts away. I'll believe in the sanctity of anything. If I could find someone to love tonight, maybe that would be better now.
I love the positive energy this project is giving off. It transfers from such like minor, somber kind of stuff to really positive vibes.
I don't know. I've been told.
It's literally like the artist started and just went, how far can I take this project? And just kept going.
But not quite so.
It's all flowing together so nicely.
But that's just part of what life will be dealing. I started to slope and give up hope, and my head started turning and reeling. But I know it's not the end. I'll just hope to see you again when I'm dreaming. Losing love takes you apart.
This feels so gospel right now.
Getting better. Million holes
Feels like I should be praising the Lord right now.
and it's not getting better. Well, you know, it's just one thing.
I love all the cheeky little percussive elements that go in on it. It keeps it so fresh and interesting all the time.
If you found love, don't give it up. You gotta hold her a little bit tighter. But when you got love, it's not much fun finding someone to give you feelings. But it's not the world, she's just a girl. She's left you for someone far more appealing. It's a long, long way to fall, but at least it's getting better.
I do feel like this idea is dragged slightly. That's my only issue so far. And I'm not even too bothered about that.
Better. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's changed now anyway. About 5 seconds after I was getting bored with it, so. That piano. Whew, that's gorgeous. Mr. Blue Sky feel. This is old love. Now we're hitting like Owl City territory. This is so cool. I'm having the best time right now. Like, you never expect when there's going to be a breakdown, and then suddenly, bam! I'm in a good mood tonight. Tell me lies. This is a constant flow, isn't it, this? Woo!
Get a little bit lonely. I feel sad inside. I get a little bit lonely. It can't be denied.
I feel like the cleans need to be a little bit more gravelly. I get a little bit lonely, like just a bit of because right now it's very soft and nice, but it needs to be really pushed out, I feel, to match the energy. But there is a time and a place for the soft stuff too.
I get a little bit lonely. Yeah. Yeah. Your lover. I get a little bit lonely.
Time to do some two-stepping, I think, to that, isn't it?
I get a little bit lonely. Tell me lies, tell me lies. You tell me lies, tell me lies. We could give the moon an ocean with all the tears I've cried. You tell me lies, tell me lies.
So at this point, hoping an idea changes. We've had the same sort of kind of feel for a while. Very cool vocal runs there. We're changing. Okay, bring it. Let this one ride out. Okay. So far there hasn't been a break in this album, but it's a perfect ride. It has its ups and it has its downs. It doesn't need to stop.
Thank heaven for what you got, 'cause when it all boils down, you got a lot. Some people, they ain't
Going
got
country.
nothing, but they're
All right,
lots a
Elaine.
lot. You gotta thank heaven for what you got. I used to dream that I was king of the world.
Where are we right now?
And with a queen, ever after, happily. I used to be just a little bit crazy for love. I used to be a little bit lonely. You gotta thank heaven for what you got, 'cause when it all boils down, you got a lot. Some people, they ain't got nothing, but their loads a lot. You gotta thank heaven for what you got.
Okay, we're playing the Morse code here. Feels like the part in the Shrek film where the music's fading out, like end of a journey music. During one of their montage kind of music videos in Shrek. Nobody knows what I'm on about. I haven't mentioned the artwork yet, but I do quite like it. You've got the all these tiny buttons on a remote. The album's called The Little Things, so it's almost like these are all little things that you press and watch. And it could either be like, you could worry about some bad things. You can see like a nuclear explosion on one of the buttons, or you could watch something else, and it's like all these little things in your life, almost like little channels on a television. Love is at the center of it. Well thought out, that actually, if that is what the artist was going for.
Desperate for love, and I used to feel a little bit lonely. You gotta thank heaven for what you got, 'cause when
Catchy,
it
isn't it? I
all
mean,
boils down,
already know kind of what it's about,
some people they ain't got
and
nothing but
it's going to be playing in my head later on.
You gotta thank heaven for what you got.
Deliberately supposed to be super catchy. Don't Bring Me Down.
Every time I turn around, somebody is waiting there to bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down.
Don't bring him down, guys.
Don't bring me down.
Feels like in this section we're getting to more of like a poppy sensibility with
Taking
the rock.
sights and sounds.
Not that that's a bad thing at all.
Trying just to live right now.
We've been to many different genre stations today, haven't we? So
Don't bring me down. Don't bring
and I like
me
that. There is a
down.
central kind of sound, but you're
Don't
still
bring me down.
invited to so many different worlds.
Don't bring me down.
It's like a continental breakfast of music.
Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me sunlight in the morning. I wanna stay in bed with you all day. If there's a foghorn, it's a warning that we're gonna need to stay home to play. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me sorrow in the evening. I wanna kiss you in the sunset light. The night is cool and made for thieving. I wanna steal away with you tonight. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me
Bit of a slow mover, this one.
down.
It's good, but I feel like we could have more. Like maybe it's taken a while to get to this point here. Feels like whenever I say things need to move on, it just happens though. Sorry.
And it's so hard breaking through the din of the world.
There is one criteria I always count in my reviews, my reactions, and that's how much the kazoo is utilized. And if there's no kazoo, that really does affect the overall score. There better be some kazoo at some point or else.
Carrying the weight of the world. So you stay home. Fearing the unnameable. Leave me alone. The weight of the world. Leave me alone.
Where are we going? Bring back the pit. Push it back. I love how the song's called It's a Beautiful World. Listen to it.
I'm gonna sing my heart.
The guitar tone itself does feel like it's walking that line between hard rock and metalcore, keeping that perfect balance so you can dip your toes into different sounds and worlds. All this movement's made me achieve my my fitness goals today. Thank you very much, Softly Spoken Atrocities. Always good to listen to music and be healthy. Callum fact. Does have a kind of Deftonesy Tool kind of feel to it, this track.
I'm not afraid of the heartless crowd. It's a beautiful world. This fucking world, so very innocent lives. With all the hate and cruelty in the world, how can we survive? Except for evil.
Very, the vocals here very much like the lead singer from Between the Buried and Me. That's going to say Bring Me then. He has a very kind of low growl type scream, doesn't he? What's going on? I'll stop, I'm sorry. Feels like a nice, calm kind of section after the last track. Breathe Deep is an apt name for the song. Take a moment here to just breathe and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This organ sound here, well, it's something like that, hammered. It's a nice sound. It's nice. We're slowing down to something here, aren't we? You can tell that this person's very adept at the drumming. So much going on with the drums, little things, ghost notes. It just completes the song so much. You can really tell when drums have been fleshed out when they haven't. Get in love. Okay. switching it up there. Turning a major melody into something more sinister like this. Just looking at the album art again. The size of that remote. How long must that guy's hand be? You imagine like that, but like stretched out, like, because you've got to curve your fingers all the way around too. That's quite a lot of remote. Long fingers or long hand, you decide. Diggity. Some of the drumming almost feels System of a Down at times. You can hear John Dumoulin in the drumming here. This feels very mesmerized. So good, so good. Last song. I believe in love. I believe. I believe. Does it feel like I'm about to enter a 4-year strong song? One thing I will say is towards the back end of this album, vocally it gets quite sparse. There's a lot to be said vocally towards the first half of the album. It becomes very instrumental and showy towards the end, which is fine because it's progressive. But I feel like I need more of connection with the vocalist, having more going on, more being said, more being screamed, more being sung. Anything to kind of like make it feel less sparse. Imagining a vocalist on stage, what would they be doing at this point? I mean, a lot of progressive bands, they also like will play the keyboard and everything like that. So feel free to ignore that statement too. It's just an observation. Now we've got 50 seconds left. Is there more to come? Or can I start reviewing? This is the first time in the album there's been a pause. I'm scared. I think this is at the end. I'm going to start my review now. But if something happens, I'll shut up. So I like to review albums using the following criteria. Based on the flow, the lyrics, the artwork, the production, and the singing, giving a score out of 10 for each one, and then an overall score at the end. So let's start first of all with the flow of the album. I thought, although nothing really stopped, which isn't a bad thing, There were definitely ups and downs in this album. It wasn't a stagnant, same tempo kind of album. It wasn't slow. It wasn't too quick. It had the right balance between these things. It built, it ebbed, and it flowed in the right places. It also went to so many different corners of the musical world whilst also staying within its own world. It explored the box so well and also pushed itself out the box, dipping its toe in different genres. So for the flow, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Lyrically, I think I'm also going to give it a 10. I really liked all the kind of positive vibes that came and shone through on this album. It was a very positive feeling project. You could also hear the worries and concerns, but the getting over it feel was definitely there. So lyrically, very strong. I would have liked to have more lyrics involved with it. That's my only gripe with it. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Artwork for me is a 10 out of 10 because I like all the small little details. If I was going to buy this as a vinyl, I'd be looking at it. You know how you used to sit on your bed and listen to music and look at the CD or the vinyl? I would be doing that with this. So yeah, artwork is a 10 for me. Production is great. Everything fitting so nice and so well, sitting so well in the mix. Everything is in the right place as it should be, and to blend so many different elements together in progressive music can be a challenge, but it's done very well here. So it's a 10 as well for the production. And the singing, I'm probably going to give an 8. Screams were great, vocals were great. I just think I needed a bit more grit and force with the vocals. The vocals were very pretty and nice and well sung, but I think for some parts needed to sound a little bit more aggressive. So perhaps some work on projecting and really pushing your voice, especially when you're in the more kind of heavy rock metal realm, but saving that beautiful voice that this artist clearly does have for the calmer places where it worked so well. So yeah, doing more with the voice might be something to look into. So overall, if I could give this album a rating, I'd probably give it a 9.5 as a push. It's amazing. Like, this is probably one of my favorite projects I've listened to this year, and I'm going to remember this fondly. I'm going to be adding it to my stream services too, so say remember this fondly. I'm going to be listening to this again, probably, and again, probably, and again and again and again, because I've really enjoyed it. I think it's definitely not one where you enter the album at a certain song that you like. I think it's a start to finish kind of dealio, isn't it? You got to know what you're getting in for when you're listening to this project. So yeah, guys, if you like it, add it to your streaming services. Link in the description down below. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, 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 hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you. And God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say hello.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.